Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Pikachu. I'm Nila here today. I'm going to show you the basic elements required in every deck in Clash Royale which helps you to win. Okay guys, welcome back. My name's Nilay and this is my Clash Royale account. Name's Hinge and Fever. Arena 3. I'm not going to get too in-depth details, so let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to show in this video is different elements you require in every deck. So I had discovered that there are few elements you require in the deck which helps you to win. One of those few elements are the finisher elements. The finisher elements, I'm going to give a very good example. For the finisher elements are those cards or those elements in a deck which finish off in last minute or finish off a tower when you need it. For example, if I say that I have rocket, or I have the fireball, or I have the lightning card in my deck, those cards act as the finisher cards in my deck. So every finisher, there's a requirement of one finisher card in a deck. In case you guys don't have a finisher card, then your condition might end up like how I lost in this match because I did not have a finisher. I'm just gonna fast forward a bit so you guys understand my point. So you guys just see the match. I'm just gonna fast forward it. I just fast forward it so that you guys can you get an idea. I'm gonna come to that point where I failed to have a finisher. If I just pause it for a second, I can show you guys that this person or this player I have faced off against has spawner cards in his deck. So every deck requires another element, that's the spawner element. I'm going to show the element in just one sec. Let's just finish this. So you can see that I'm able to push the guy back, but very limited. He seems to have a lot of spawners, and he's able to take out my he's able to take out my towers very quickly. My attack is not reaching him. You could see, as I mentioned before, in this battle my deck did not have a finishing element card, like the guided missile card or lightning card. So if I had one of those cards right now, I would have been easily able to finish this guy off, but however that was not possible. So let's continue. That guy takes out one tower and then he wins, because if I had a rocket card, if I had a guided missile or a lightning card, I would have been able to finish off the tower no problem. So that's one element I had to tell you guys. So that one's the finishing element. Next element is the attacking element. In every deck there has to be at least two attacking elements. Attacking elements in the sense, those cards which go for frontal attacks, so that they can attack the tower. In my opinion, the frontal cards are the balloon card, the baby dragon card, the giant card, the mini P.E.K.K.A card, and the giant skeleton card. So any of these cards can be a good attacking element in your team. I suggest you have about 2 attacking elements in your deck, which really give a nice push to your deck. So that's one thing I want you guys to remember. Let me see if I have a video replay to show you guys. Okay guys, I have this replay right here. This replay shows my attacking element. So this is my opponent, Guyz. I just had this battle just half an hour back, so I'm going to show you this video right now. So I'm going to mainly stress on the attacking element in every deck, because without the attacking element, nothing is possible. So mainly focus on attacking and your placement, because placement of heavy cards matter. So you can see my minions, which is a supporting element, which I'll get into just a sec, in just some time, has taken out the giant, which is attacking element. So always make sure your cards which take care of the attacking elements. I'll just show you that in just a sec. Now you can see my balloons, my giant skeleton are my attacking elements, and they were able to take out that tower. Now we're going to so this is how this goes. And my defending element, I'll just show you right now. My defending element is my are my minions, are my goblins. You can take any low cost card that really helps a lot, or you can take army cards. So I'm just going to show you that element in just a few minutes. You can see that I'm stressing on attack right now, but I've not really done much. You can see I'm able to hold back his attacks. I'm able to hold back his attacks with proper placements of cards. I'm telling you guys again, proper placement of cards matter, and proper positioning. Because if you're not careful in what you do, you actually might end up losing, like how I did in the previous video. So okay guys, so I'm going to get to the next point. Next point is the support element. The support element is also the defending element. So the support and the defending element is the same thing. I'll tell you why. Because my support element is usually my minions and my spear goblins. My other supporting elements are the witch, the musketeer, the archer, and the bomber. So these are basically the supporting elements in every deck. Yeah, even the barbarians is a good supporting element, but I just suggest that you use them for attacking also, because they do a great deal of damage. Okay, guys, I just made my barbarians level 6. Doesn't matter. So I suggest you keep some supporting elements. The main supporting elements I use is the minions, and the archers, the witches, the musketeers, and the spear goblins. Skeletons is optional, but I suggest you don't use them, because even though they have a low cost, it's very rare you find such cards coming very often. So these cards are the supporting element, also known as the defending element. Without these cards, you are practically defenseless against attacking elements like giants. Giants, skeleton, etc. So I'm not going to get much detail in the previous topic. I'm just going to stress on the supporting element, because without a supporting element, again, you guys are nothing. So another supporting element which I consider is the tombstone. It's perfect to use against troops like giants, hog riders, etc. So my tombstone, which I use here regularly, right here, my tombstone is one of my most regular cards, and it's helped me to take out hog riders, giants, prince to be exact, and all that. So my supporting element is one of my main parts of the team. My supporting element also helps me a lot. Then you also got a defensive element. Supporting element is also known as a defensive element, except I just want to stress on a few more facts. In the defensive element, you got the arrows, you got the cannons, you got the bomb tower. Last but not the least, you also got the X-bow. You got the X-bow and you got the skeleton army. Sorry if I didn't mention it before, but the skeleton army is mainly for defense only. I suggest you use minion hordes as an attacking or a supporting element. Skeleton army, if you use it for attacking, if you got a wild carry card like mine, if you got a wild carry card, it's like gone. If I not mentioned it before, the wild carry card to me is a defensive element. It's helped me take out major amount of troops. If you've seen the videos I just showed you before, my wild carries have taken out skeleton armies, goblins, barbarians, witches, Like if you guys want counters for witches, then I suggest you use wild Kyrie. But then the problem is that wild Kyrie might die very fast, just in case there's a distraction. So I suggest you clear all the distractions, then aim for the witch, or using wild Kyrie. Probably they'll kill each other, or maybe the wild Kyrie will have a little bit of health left. So that's my defensive element. Let me see if I have a video for your for defensive. No video for defensive element. I guess I'll show you the defensive element in the live video. Last element I want to show you is the spawners element. The spawners element, also I like to call it the distraction element, is one of the best elements you have. It's not exactly the most reliable because the cost is pretty high, but it's very good to use. It's efficient, but then the cost is too high for a good amount of usage or for repetitive usage. So the spawn elements, as we all know, is the barbarian hut, the tombstone, and the goblin hut. You could the goblin barrel is also a sort of, like, not exactly, but it's a sort of spawning element, except it spawns the goblins altogether, and that is an attack feature, not a defensive feature. So I'm not gonna really consider it much, so we're gonna leave that behind. So they are very defensive cards to me. I really like using them, mainly tombstone, because it's it's low cost, it's efficient. Even though the skeletons die in one shot, these skeletons help in taking down giants, which I really love to see happening. The barbarian hut is a 7 costing structure. So if you're gonna ever use it, then I suggest you use it either in the starting, or you use it in the 60 seconds into 2 elixir timing, so that it becomes easier for you to keep spawning them. Because once you spawned in one of these barbarian huts, I'm like, it's literally impossible to do any defensive moves until you have enough elixir again. So barbarian hut is very efficient. Again, the barbarians are very good. They have a good supportive feature and a good defensive feature. So I'm just going to show you one video. This is the video of my current deck, and I just had a battle half an hour ago again. Wow, that's a lot of half an hours. So we're gonna watch it now. Right, so I'm not gonna boost this video, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. You guys can see. My source note, I can't give commentary.
I've been captured by the unimportant, locked in, and now it's time to break free. Yeah, there's more to learn. Open my eyes, someone is needing you, so I gotta make a move. What good are words when this world hurts? Real faith will come through when I make a move.
Okay guys, if you can see, I want to tell you something quick. My Brave Dragon is a very good feature. It takes out defenses too. Takes out attacking features, so you can use it for defense also. Suggested for defense. You can see how my minions, which is my defensive feature, as well as my supportive features, taken out the balloon, which is a very good thing. See, the problem is that this guy has an Inferno Tower. This guy has an Inferno Tower. So if you guys want to take out the Inferno Tower, I suggest you use a guided missile. Because if you take out you can take out an Inferno Tower in one shot by the guided missile. And you can see that that guy has a minion horde. So with the perfectly placed arrows, you can easily counter it. The spawn feature I mentioned, the spawn element, is the skeleton's tombstone. He releases his rage spell with a prince. Best way to counter that, Valkyrie. The Valkyrie comes in the middle. The Inferno Tower is again over there. I will take it out with a guided missile. That's dealt with. We had no more Inferno Tower. Now we had to take out this Arena Tower. He's gotten one of our towers. He's gotten one of our towers. The tombstone is destroyed and we got 4 skeletons with the perfectly placed arrows. We destroyed those minion horde. With the perfectly placed troops, we destroyed that Inferno Tower. There goes the balloon. There it goes there it goes attacking the King's Tower. And there, guys, we have almost won this attack. Just a few more seconds. Okay guys, overtime. So in this overtime we're gonna release our guided missile. The guided missile acts as a finisher. We just need to land one hit on that thing and it's gone. So my minion hordes go for the finishing and they finish it off. So the perfect display of strategy, the perfect display of every element I mentioned before. You require this element in every deck you have. So thank you guys for sticking around. I know I must have sounded ridiculous. Thumbs up for the new intro. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys subscribe my channel.